Hello, hello, everybody. How are you? It's been a minute. Well, is my mic working? Yes, it is. I think so. Yes. Yeah, I think everything is working as it should. Okay, so yeah, I'm back. Hi. Things were hectic at work, and then my PC decided it was too hot for for it to work, so I had to get it fixed. It took another couple of weeks, and then now I'm here. And I right now I don't feel like I'm gonna like stick to any actual schedule. I'm just going to stream for however long, just doing this, like try to get back to it, right? And this was a game that I bought on probably May, and I bought it so I could play on stream. I found about it during one of those demo things on Steam. And it's a cat detective, so it's fun. I played the demo and I didn't play it very far, but I played the demo. So we're gonna we're gonna walk through it together. You may notice a bit of a change on my addition, actually, on my overlay. I had some illustrations made for my cats. So the top left is Alice, of course. Um, the top right is Pong. She has a little halo because she's no longer with us. So, but I wanted to have her there, and we adopted two kittens. And the lower left is Atari. He's a male, and the lower right is Luna. They will maybe appear. I'm not sure yet because they are currently separated because we're doing some tests. So, that being said, I am. I'm going to go with normal mode. Let's get to it.
Is that a fire cannon? Indoors? Oh, that really isn't safe. Is someone there? Hello? Am I yelling loudly enough for you? Oh, much better. Thank you. Ow! Ow, what the? I think I just walked into a wall of spikes. Hey, can we get the lights on in here? Look, it's cute, it's fun. Thanks for this, but time for some lights. Much better, thank you. Oh, hey, it was a cat kiss. Oh, neat.
So, yeah, this is it. I am on a tiki bar, apparently. And this is a point and click game. Oh, okay. So if I have four commands. I can just point at things. I can look. I can use. And I can lick. Let me know if the sound is too loud. I think when the character is not speaking, it should not be loud, and I'm going to do my best not to speak over the characters. So let me look.
Spiky, huh? Holding down the fort against any potential invasion of balloon people. Good cat kiss.
So this is in Tiki Mask. This is the bar. Tiki Mask wearing weirdo. Look.
Face of intellectual copyright infringement.
Rude.
Hello there. Are you the owner?
Who's asking?
Oh, my name is Cuddles Nutterbutter. I'm here to serve you.
Don't need no new waiters. Thanks.
Serve you papers? I mean, I'm a private investigator.
What sort of PI work is delivering papers? Shouldn't you be out investigating?
Yes, well, bit of a dry stretch right now, if I'm honest, and this pays the bills. Happens more than you'd think.
Oh, show me a badge then.
Of course, it's right. Oh, where did it go? Actually, you know what? I forgot. Badges are being discontinued, so don't worry about it. Ms.
None of your business.
Miss Business, then. I have a few questions for you. There's a whole lot of fire around here. Seems pretty unsafe, especially given you sell quite a lot of alcohol.
You gotta have fire. It's for the ambiance.
The ambiance of catching on fire.
Customers know the risks. We make it clear when you enter.
No, you don't. It's pitch black. There's a whole lot of very loud, unnecessarily dramatic music, and fire keeps exploding everywhere, and one wrong step and your customers will be a cat kebab.
See? You know the risks. Proves my points.
You have a sign outside your bar. It says, "We're the voodoo place that don't serve no cursed margaritas." Care to explain?
Means we don't got no cursed margaritas?
Firstly, that hasn't cleared anything up. Secondly, it's slander.
It's true. No cursed drinks in here. That's our guarantee. The guitar guarantee, yeah.
You obviously just made that up. More to the point, there are no cursed drinks in my client's bar either. What even is a cursed margarita?
Instead of lime juice, it's got the souls of the damned.
Ms. Business, my clients do not add condemned souls to their drinks, as I think you well know.
Yeah, but how can we be sure? They don't have a sign.
That's not... What? That doesn't even... I don't see any guitars in here, so your whole name is a lie. You clearly ripped off my client's entire concept and just picked a word that rhymes with bar.
Guitar's a state of mind, though, isn't it? The voodoo guitar is totally different from all other voodoo-themed outlets.
Yeah, if you ignore all the bits that are identical.
Uh-huh.
Every single thing I can see in here is a direct copy of the interior of my client's bar, except for your obsession with fire. How do you explain that?
They must have come in and taken pictures when I wasn't looking. Oh, those jerks.
Just full of answers, aren't you? And what about...
Boss, I'm just about done copying the Voodoo Boss menu.
There. Right, someone just said they're duplicating my client's menu.
No, it's rats. It's rats in the walls. Right, rats.
Yeah, no, I mean, squeak.
Squeak.
It feels weird talking to that mask. Can you take it off, please?
Yeah, I can't do that. Our clients expect it. It calms them.
If you're attracting the sort of clientele for whom that mask is calming, you need to work on your marketing.
Listen, this is a tough city, okay? There's cats out there working hard to put food on the table, and they come here to relax, and the mask helps. When they leave, I hear them breathe sighs of relief.
Yeah, probably just glad they got through another visit here without being set on fire.
Hardly anyone has been set on fire at the Voodoo Guitar this month. We got a certificate.
I have a cease and desist from the Voodoo Bar. If you don't comply, my clients will see you in court, where, inter alia, you will have to sit in some very uncomfortable chairs in a room with too little air conditioning. It is not a party.
Big words don't impress me. Show me the papers.
Oh, fine, I will. Take the papers.
You take the papers.
Maybe I should have done this before.
This establishment is named the Voodoo Guitar. Is that right?
Maybe. What's it to you?
I represent the owners of the Voodoo Bar. Yeah, I'm sure you're familiar. The Voodoo-themed bar directly across the street from you. They feel, and I agree, that you copied not only their concept, but, well, everything, basically.
Oh, yeah? They gotta prove it then, don't they?
Oh, I see you are a cat of some legal knowledge. Past experiences, is my guess. The thing is, from what I've seen of this establishment, it won't be difficult to prove. Do you really want this to go to court?
You ain't got nothing on me.
Yeah, we'll see. Take the papers!
You take the papers.
Okay, that doesn't change anything.
I need to think. Don't go anywhere.
Okay, so,
I mean, they obviously just copied what the Voodoo Bar did, but why aren't these holding tiny guitars? It would have been perfect. The most generic pictures imaginable of tropical locales. So, Spiky, where are all the other employees? Incinerated, mayhap? Hello, anyone back here?
No.
Wonder where that goes.
so I have...
Where the magic happens, or lack thereof.
Beardo. Kaituki mask. I actually forgot. Oh, okay. So I have this.
Here are the papers. I trust this settles the matter. Have your name changed within the week, or we'll see you in court. Well, not me. I don't go to court, but someone will, and I bet they'll be mean.
What if I say I won't accept the papers?
That's not up to you. Here.
Nah.
Oh.
Wonder where that goes. Hello, anyone back?
No.
Okay.
Oh, sure. As if this grubby door frame in a rundown bar.
Don't judge our door frames. You don't know them. They're imported.
Okay.
Stumbling around a strange bar with a huge cat kiss in my arms sounds oh so fun, but another time. Miss Business, then.
Okay.
Take the papers.
You take the papers.
Okay.
Don't go anywhere. Did someone just... Honestly, I can barely... All right, fine. You want to be difficult? I'll give the papers to another employee, like this fine fella right here. He seems reasonable.
That ain't an employee. That's a cat kiss.
He's got a name tag, though. That'll hold up in court. Hello there, Spiky! You've been served. If I have to come back here to serve more papers to the voodoo mandolin or the voodoo sitar or any other sort of mystical instrument, you'll wish you only had fake rats to worry about.
Squeak.
Squeak.
Oh,
Welcome back, sir. How did it go?
oh, fine. Served them the papers. Argued about who copied whom, walked into a huge catkiss, the usual. I did, though, almost get fried by a fire cannon at some point, so that was exciting.
A fire cannon? Indoors? That's very unsafe.
That's exactly what I said. Not that they cared, but anyway, it's done. Another citizen in need helped by Nutter Butter Investigations. Inform the media. Open the champagne. Oh well. I really hope something bigger comes along soon, Tabby. I'm being wasted on these tadpole cases. I tell you, there's a full-sized toad of a case out there somewhere with my name on it. I'm sure of it.
A toad named Cuddles? Well, until that hops along, I have a surprise that should cheer you up.
Surprises? I love those. Tabby, man, have I ever told you that your timing is perfect? I could really use a pick-me-up right now.
I thought you might. Oh, it's waiting in your office. Go on in and I'll be there shortly. I'm just expecting a delivery.
You're the best, Tabster.
I know, sir.
Okay, can I do anything here? Coffee machine.
Ah, I love the taste of a hot cup of coffee.
Okay,
There's some writing on this. That's some really high-grade writing paper. I would have just used a napkin. Oh, but what if I then needed that napkin? Well played, Professor. To whom it may concern, I am currently out of the country on a research trip. If you need to contact me, please contact the Dean of the Department of Biology at Fernting University, or phone me at this number. Mouse, shell, bell, bunny, bathtub.
oh. Bar. Okay, so I have that. Okay, travel to office.
Where are you hiding, sneaky little surprise? Cuddles is gonna find ya. Ooh, he's gonna find ya. Yes, he is.
What is this? On the floor?
I really enjoy listening to the radio after a long day. They look beautiful just where they are, I'd say. No need to move them. It's written very academically. Puts me to sleep in minutes. Yeah, still no fun. If you enjoyed this book, try the prequel, 8 Great Plates of Dates.
Think just getting drunk.
Never know when you might need a recipe book.
Okay.
Mac's full power snarled as he fired all 16 barrels of his quad blasters into the alien's sole remaining face. Oh my goodness, Max is so cool. Oh, how about that? You can hear better when you press something hollow against the surface. I'm pretty confident I don't need this anymore. Oh, well, that's good. I should tell that one to Tabby.
So. Oh, this shows me what I can click. So, pretty sure this is the surprise.
A brand new diary recorder, as seen on TV, with up to 12 hours of recording time, 2 playback speeds, and a waterproof casing. Oh, let's try this out. Dear diary recorder, hi there, I'm Cuddles, your new best friend. First things first, I can't just call you diary recorder, you need a proper name, or people will think I'm really weird for talking to you all the time. I used to know a good listener named Ramon. Yeah, and he was on television too, like you. So, Ramon, my assistant Tabby has gifted you to me. I'm pretty sure I know why. She suggested the other day that I need to keep better records of my cases. Well, she actually said that real detectives don't just slap sticky notes on everything to remember critical details. I'm not sure I agree. I actually think the sticky yellow notes on everything system was a huge success. But she went to the effort of buying you for me, so I think we can compromise. I'll record myself with you from now on, and hopefully she'll stop bringing up the time she accidentally ate a sticky note that I put on her sandwich.
Cuddles! Sir? Professor Huggy's delivery is here.
I'll be out in a second. Just grab it for me, would ya? That's Tabby now. Kinda new, but determined to make a difference. We get along well.
Okay, all done. Enjoying your new diary recorder, sir?
I love it. Thanks, Tabster.
My pleasure, sir. Office lunches are safe once more. Yo, Whiskers, there goes the phone. Hello? Oh, good evening, Chief. Yes, he just yes, of course. Please hold.
Oh.
Sir, I've got the Chief of Police on the line. He says it's urgent.
He always says that. It was even urgent when they needed an extra person for the interdepartmental volleyball game last week. I got sand in so many places. Ask him to phone back tomorrow, Tabby.
Yes, sir, but you were just saying you wanted bigger cases, right? I think this one might be pretty big. He said cucumber.
Whoa. Language, Tabby? Whiskers, I've never heard him curse before. Something must be up. All right, I guess I'd better take this.
Patching him through, sir.
Nutter butter, hello?
Evening, Chief. How's things at Police HQ tonight?
Bad, in fact. We've got a real cucumber of a situation on our hands.
That's some pretty strong language, Chief. How can I help?
I just got word of a situation downtown. There's been some sort of disturbance at the Nitty Kitty Club. Not clear yet what happened exactly. I need you to get down there and investigate.
The Nitty Kitty Club?
That name rings a bell. Isn't it owned by a mob boss or something?
Not a mob boss, the mob boss. Bartholomew Montague, arguably the most powerful criminal in the city. It's his sleazy castle, and we suspect the place where his piles of dirty money get cleaned.
Ooh, sleazy money, my favorite. If I find any of those piles, can I keep them?
Always the comedian, Nutter Butter. You should be more worried about leaving with both legs unbroken.
Oh.
Let me just do one thing. Hi.
Any additional details on what actually happened?
One of my guys caught wind of something over the tapped phone, but it was unclear. Whatever it was, it's got Montague in a tiz. I got a call right after saying Bartholomew has booked a flight home from a holiday trip overseas. We've got a very small window of time before he lands and probably kicks us all out. My guys have bullied their way in for now. That's where you come in, Nutter Butter. I told my officers to play it very cool. I do not want to kick off a war with the Montagues. You're a neutral party. You can go places and ask questions we can. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
If it's such a tense situation, why get involved at all? If someone's making trouble for mobsters, I say let 'em at it.
Nutter Butter, don't make me regret calling you second about this.
Second? Who do you call first? Wait, was it that hack Alfonso? You know he lost his own car keys for 9 months once, right? Oh, he couldn't solve a case if the perp was tied to his collar.
Pay attention, Nutter Butter. I called you because your success rate is actually pretty good, and I will deny that if asked by anyone else. You hear? And because Alfonso is out of the country.
I knew it!
Focus! Whatever's going down at the Nitty Kitty, chances are it involves a rival mob. If we're really unlucky, it's the Catulets. That's why my people are staying at paw's length on this. They'll help as much as they can, but you're mostly on your own. The repercussions of the police picking a side in what might be the opening salvo of a mob war, well, I'd rather not think about it. It probably involves declawing machines and barrels of acid. If it comes to that, I'd rather it be you than one of my guys. I'm sure you understand.
Oh, Chief, that's so... well, actually, that's pretty awful. Did you say declawing machine?
I'll fax over the documents. I need you on this, Nutter Butter. Don't let me down.
Yeah. So, I mean, how many paws are we talking about here? Like, how many paws are they going through to need a machine to... Do they keep them? Is there a room somewhere just filled with claws?
Good night, Cuddles.
Okay, just give me a second. I need a minute. I'll be right back. Hi, sorry, I'm back. Okay, so good night, Chief.
Good night, Chief.
Well?
We've got ourselves a big one, Tabby. Safety of the city, lives in the balance sort of thing. Cancel my appointments and get yourself plenty of coffee. I have a feeling it's going to be a busy night. I'm gonna head straight to the Decline Club to see what we've got.
The what?
Oh, did I say Decline Club? Ha ha ha! That's certainly not preying on my mind or anything. Ha! I meant the Nitty Kitty Club.
Well, we don't take midnight appointments, so nothing to cancel there. And I'm already ahead of you with the coffee. But did you say the Nitty Kitty Club? Where all the criminals hang out?
Not all of them, Tabby. I'm sure some hang out in dark alleyways and large empty warehouses down at the docks and such. It doesn't matter. This is really gonna put us, on the map. We'll be big time in no time.
Well, yes, that's very exciting, sir, but those mobsters, from what I've read in the news, they're real mean. Keep an eye on your back out there, all right? I don't want to see your face on the television tomorrow under the title, Missing, Presumed Chopped Up and Thrown into the River. You'd better be standing right here in front of me.
Don't worry, Tabs. I'll be sure to come back in one piece. We both know this place wouldn't be the same without me.
Well, true, but that's not quite what I meant. You've forgotten to pay me this week. Again. But I just realized you don't need all your limbs to sign a check. Ask the nice scary mobsters to go for the legs first, will ya?
Oh, Whiskers. I'm really sorry, Tabster. I promise this is the last time. My new buddy here, Ramon, he's gonna make sure I don't forget things anymore. Say hi, Ramon. Hi, Ramon.
Oh, you named the recorder. Well, as long as it works.
Okay, so we need...
Let me just move this piece of paper. This could come in handy. It's empty. Be strong, Cuddles. Billy the brandy decanter will still be here when you're done.
Really? Okay. So nothing else here.
I have been meaning to start my epic draw. I used to have a picture of my mother in this frame instead of Matrick and I, but, well, I love you, Mom, but it was weird having you staring at me all day.
Okay.
Better make a quick note here. Cuddles is the best detective. Wait, vest detective? Oh, Cuddles?
So this is the phone.
Lift the headset, then dial. I don't like to brag. Lift the headset. Tabby can keep her fancy filing system. This is how... Doodling help.
Okay.
Lift the headset.
So I'm probably... There's some here.
Hey, my detective badge is under this...
Okay, let's...
How'd you end up there,
Okay, so... what else do I have here? I have a recipe book, I have Ramon, I have a Schlabloon, and the detective badge. So this was the only thing that we had on the couch.
I bet if I was like 300 times stronger, I could lift this entire thing. I don't think any gym in the whole world could achieve that, though. I love napping on that thing, but I always have the weirdest dreams.
So look at radio, look at desk.
The nerve center of the operation. What would I do without it? Well, work on the floor, I guess.
So is that all? Yes, bookcase. Research bookcase.
I like books. They don't commit felonies. They don't force you to chase them when you ask questions, and they don't claw and hiss at you in interrogations. Plus, they look nice. I like books. A collection of tomes, volumes, and encyclopedias that I've built up over many years. Such fascinating things to be learned here.
This is the one. Okay. Let me go back at the desk. And so yeah, I have the buttons. And I
See you. Yep.
empty.
Tabby got it for me for my birthday last year. Shame I never really bring a packed lunch to work, though. Still, a nice gesture.
Nothing big here. Okay. So there's nothing else here. Oh no, I did that already. A long day. Police chief says where's Brad? Got an info. Need to head down there immediately. But the chief said something about the documents. And
Hey, so I found my badge. Somehow it had ended up under a cushion. No idea how it got there.
Well, I'm no expert investigator like you, but I'm gonna hazard it was during that cat nap you took yesterday.
That what I was. I was investigating.
You snore a lot when you investigate, then. But congrats all the same. You were a big cat and you found it all by yourself.
All right, I get it. I'll be more careful where I put things. But now I have an important case to solve. The fate of the city is in my paws. Lives might be on the line.
okay.
I don't suppose you know where I left my car keys.
Mm-hmm. Second pocket on your left.
You're the best, Tabby. See you later.
I feel like I need to write down stuff. Or you do?
Hey, Tabs, let's have the real chat. How you doing? You know, talk to me. Are you doing well, Tabby?
Thank you, sir. So kind of you to ask. I am. How's the case coming along?
Oh, investigations are ongoing. That's what the cops would say, right?
Yeah.
See. Thanks, Tabby.
Thanks, Tabby.
Okay, so, Tabby's
There's
desk.
not much I can do here.
Okay, note. Let me use the note.
The note said she's out of the country. She left her contact number, though. If you need to contact me, please contact the Dean of the Department of Biology at Farrington University, or phone me at this number,
Bell.
Mouse, Shell, Bell, Bunny, Bathtub.
Mouse, shell, bell, bunny, bathtub. Okay. I feel like there is...
I'm sure one more cup won't hurt. Is that 10 or 15 today? I don't know. Is that drop of coffee
I'm not gonna lick Tabby. Tabby's desk. That's the door, and
locked? Still locked.
okay. I am worried. I need something else because, oops, the detective said he would send
Thanks, Tabby.
a fax or documents or something. Am I missing something? So bookshelves, door, cushion, actually couch now. Use the radio.
Nothing on it.
Lick.
It tickles my tongue.
Ew. I really wanted to know what this...
Hey, that's not bad. I don't remember spilling something delicious on here.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go. Maybe. Travel to city, that's all I need. So, I have the office and the Nitty Kitty Club.
Citizen, please do not approach any closer. This is a crime scene. That means you, Cuddles.
There he stood, like a fat, round traffic cone, heedlessly impeding everyone's normal flow. Kwiatkowski. When cops talk about throwing the book at someone, it's his book they mean. He knew all the rules, every single one. Whiskers, he'd probably invented half of them, and he'd make sure they were followed to the letter, or else you'd never hear the end of it.
Okay. I have.
Oh, that feels good.
Hi, Krakowski.
Hey, Richard, what's the sit rep?
Firstly, as I am on duty, I require you to drop the informalities. Please refer to me as Detective Krakowski. Secondly, sitrep is a law enforcement term, Cuddles. You are not authorized to employ it. The situation is that I've been assigned to guard the premises. Now please, step back, or I will be forced to make you step back. With force. Forcibly!
I'm here on business, actually. The chief called me in himself. So if you'll just let me past, I'll get out of your fur, and we can both get on with our jobs.
Not so fast. Do you have a PI badge and a permit? Without those two things, you won't take a single step further.
Badge? Permit? Are you being serious? Krakowski, you know who I am. I've been at like 10 crime scenes with you before. You hit me right in the face with a volleyball last week. Really hurt.
Don't try and cozy up to me, Cuddles. Rules are rules. Nobody goes inside without a private investigator badge and an official permit P54851. I am an officer of the law. If I do not follow the rules, then the very fabric of society would collapse. The entire city would be plunged into a nightmare of crime from which we might never escape. So, it's my duty to be the moral backbone of this city. Therefore, I'll ask you again. Do you have the correct items?
Yes. I mean no. Well, okay, so don't say no immediately.
No paperwork, no entry, Cuddles.
I left them at the office, all right? I was a bit distracted by something the chief said about declawing machines. But come on, don't be such a stick in the mud, Krakowski. We're friends, right? Good acquaintances, maybe? Distant colleagues?
You see this uniform, Cuddles? This means that I'm on duty. I am not your familiar acquaintance when I'm on duty. I am the only bastion against the forces of darkness seeking to overwhelm this city with their darkness. And you see that lack of badge on you? That means you're currently just a civilian impeding the enforcement of justice. Move along, citizen.
Wow.
I want to ask you some questions while I'm here.
Maintaining good public relations is one of the key roles of an officer such as myself. I'd be happy to answer your questions.
What's actually happened inside, if you know? The chief just said it was a disturbance.
Detective Fuzzball is inside, and according to him, it's murder.
That's not good. Who died?
We don't know yet. Detective Fuzzball should have some new information, but he has to stay inside to keep an eye on the body. And I need to stay out here to keep away overly curious and badgeless PIs.
What do you know about this place?
I know nothing beyond what I've read in past incident reports. Word on the street is, it's a sleazy hotbed of crime owned by a dangerous cat and his son. As soon as this situation is resolved, I hope to never return. Except perhaps to arrest the entire staff.
Oh. Damn it. Arrest the entire staff. Okay, never mind.
Actually, don't worry.
Yeah.
Okay, he's not gonna let me in.
I'm keeping my nose on you.
So, I have the
Can't really
badge.
use it on its own. I need to use it on...
Okay.
That's not my sort. Some cats like to tease their dinners. I wonder how how bad things have to get for someone to end up here.
Okay. Just let me set up Alice cam again. There she is, our baby girl. Okay, travel to alleyway. Ooh. So, wow. Music poster.
It's been stuck on there for so long, I'll never peel it off. I avoid that part of town if I can. They're so aggressive about upselling furniture to you.
Okay.
One of those infamous, disgusting alleyway puddles I've heard so much about. Wait, sorry, not disgusting. Characterful.
Okay.
An interesting little machine that... I'm pretty sure this'll turn it on.
Tastotron. Okay. Data card not found. Tastotron. Enter passcode. I have
The
no
machine
passcode.
is switched on.
I have no passcode.
That's not the right code.
Okay, so I don't know the code. Fine.
Gotta get my paws dirty if I hope to get anywhere. Yikes.
Why did you jump into it?
A bag full of gears? That doesn't look like trash. I'll grab that. And an old shoe with a name on it. Larry. Oh dear. Larry lost his boot. Maybe I can return it to him. Second worst time I've fallen into trash. Wait. No, yeah. Second.
Okay, one cat's trash, another cat's other trash. So bag of components, Larry's boot. So I have nothing else. Ooh.
I'm all good on brandy right now. Billy's still.
Okay.
I shouldn't return so soon. The
Okay.
one cat's trash is another cat's second-hand trash.
Okay, so I'm going to go back to the Nitty Kitty Club. I need to go back to the office, right? Yeah, it's a ball of yarn.
A big ball of yarn, the universal symbol for a good time. Although not everyone will like the sort of good time you get here.
Okay. So I'm gonna go back to the office and see.
Back so soon? Did the villains hear you were on the case and instantly hand themselves in?
Oh, haha, very funny. You know what isn't funny? Officer Krakowski? The sourpuss wouldn't let me into the crime scene.
He's just doing his job. You know how much he loves the pageantry of it all.
Yeah, well, he could take a day off now and then. He's seen me countless times before. I even remembered my badge this time, but now he wants some stupid fax permit too. Do we even have a fax machine, Tabby?
I ordered one months ago, sir. You signed off on the expense report, remember?
Oh, okay. I must have been distracted, but good. Any faxes arrived?
None today, sir.
Okay, so
There's not.
is there anything new? No. So nothing new at
It's
the
empty.
drawer. No, wasn't that? Um, should I call that number? I mean, sure. Mouse, bell, bunny, and bathtub.
Hi there! This is Professor Huggy, PhD, LAPD, DHCP. I'm just busy opening an ancient tomb. Oh no! She's been awakened! Quick, bring me the staff of elemental judgment! We must.
Okay.
It's too heavy to.
Okay. Can I talk to Tabby? Krakowski
You
mentioned.
know, Krukowski also mentioned a permit. Is that even a real thing, or is he just pulling my tail?
It is for some cases. Did the chief mention one?
I think so. I was a little distracted by the decline comments.
Edna hasn't sent it yet then. I'll just give her a call and check.
Oh, I can do that. Edna and I get along really well.
Are you certain? Edna Honeybottom, the secretary at the police station, with the big hair?
That's her. We've got this cute thing we do where we dance around the fact that we'd be kind of great together.
You and... wow, that's quite an image. But if you insist, sir, the number is bird, snowflake, mouse, bell, shell.
Got it. Shell, bell, well, dog.
No, sir. Here, I'll write it down for you.
Oh, okay, thanks. Thanks, Tabster. Bird, snowflake, mouse, bell, and shell. That's not a great way, but okay. Use. So bird, snowflake, mouse, bell, and shell.
Hello?
Hey, Edna, it's me, Cuddles. How are you?
Horrible.
Oh, no, what happened?
You
You
called.
phoned me.
Good one. So listen, I'm following up on some documents I need for a case. The one at the Nitty Kitty Club. I need them to get in. Krakowski's being Krakowski, and you know how he is.
Irritating and tiresome?
Yes, exactly.
I meant you.
You got me again. So, can you fax the papers through?
No, I do all my faxing in the morning.
Oh, I kind of really need them now. Krukowski won't let me into the crime scene without them, and the chief said it's a really important case. So,
Fine.
thank you, Edna.
Whatever. Hi! Constable Frangipane! I need to talk to you!
Lovely person. Let me just note down number, whose number this is, right? Because I am thinking we might need it. B5485 1.
That takes care of the permit. Guess I don't need the...
Okay. No, talk later.
Thanks, Tabby.
Okay, so let's go back. Because now I have everything. Needy Kitty Club.
What's the...
Please refrain from taking that casual tone with an officer of the law, Cuddles. I have a taser, and I'm not afraid to fill in a form to apply for permission to use it. In 3 to 6 weeks.
God.
I'm keeping mine.
Okay, so I need to.
Can't really use it on... It's just a piece of paper. I need to use this.
So wait. Oh, because I am with.
I don't need to use my...
Wait a second.
My heft. I found the things you wanted. It was really hard. I hope you're grateful.
Well, these both seem to check out. Pleased to meet you, P.I. Nuttabutter. I actually expected you a while ago. What with the severity of the situation?
What? I stood just... Krakowski. I swear.
The corpse is cooling, Cuddles. The crime scene awaits you.
So we're getting into the
At
nitty key
least I can
club.
get to work. Now that you'll actually let me.
The law thanks you.
The law is
A what, citizen?
lovely. The law is, lovely.
Ha! Delighted to hear it. Oh, and one more thing, Cuddles. I'll be keeping that permit. Don't want you persuading your way into any other places you shouldn't be now, do we?
Fine. Travel to the nitty key club.
Remote
And
in.
okay.
The club looks deserted, though. The only patrons in here tonight are wearing blue and carrying guns.
Cuddles! Finally! Where have you been? I've been waiting here for ages.
A huge oil tanker of a police cat hovered near the entranceway, his eyes darting between the door and an even larger cat standing behind the bar. As soon as he saw me, his shoulders sagged in relief, and he hurried over, his voice unnecessarily loud.
I think if I make eye contact with that bar cat one more time, he might try to eat me.
Sorry, Detective. You can ask the nitpicky officer guarding the door why I'm late. He didn't want to let me in.
Oh, yes? Out of spite, no doubt. I'm sure you didn't, say, forget your badge again?
He obviously knows who I am by now. He's just choosing to be annoying.
This isn't just another case, Cuddles. We're on Montemute home turf, and badges are not. That puts us on the back paw. Krakowski and I are here because we thought we might catch the Montemutes doing something that they would let us lock a couple of them up. But it's worse than that. Much worse.
Oh no.
Edgar Montemute, Bartholomew's son, is dead. Murdered.
Well, cucumbers.
Well, not only that, but that starlet, Miss Kitty, has mysteriously and coincidentally vanished.
Mystery and coincidence. Huh. In my experience, you only get to pick one.
What do I need to do?
What happened exactly?
All I know is so far is that Tinkle the Bearcat, you can't miss him. He looks like someone stuck legs and arms into a mountain. He opened the club up for the evening, as usual, and found the body. Needless to say, it wasn't there when he closed the night before.
And you guys heard about it through the tapped phone when he called his boss.
Well, I heard something. It's a low-quality tap. The chief saw an opportunity, and we headed right over. As soon as I got in, though, I realized it was way worse than we expected. And I called the chief on the house phone. He told me to do nothing and wait for a PI.
And here I am.
At last.
Where's the body?
It's on the other side of the room, near the stage. I'll show you when we're done yakking.
Have you finished a preliminary investigation?
Yeah. Dead mobster's kid. Oh, terribly sad. End of story.
That's it?
As soon as I learned who it was, I gave the chief a call. He said he'd send a PI. I was expecting Alfonso.
That hack?
But he'll do.
Gee, thanks. Couldn't you at least get all the staff together? Start asking some questions?
Listen carefully, Cuddles. Right now, this is a mess. And that's what I want it to stay. A mess. Not a mob war. Not with dead cats turning up in the river every morning and police being attacked in the streets. The chief told me to be paws off, and I'm happy to comply. So, no, I didn't dissemble the staff, don my monocle, point at things with my cane while yelling, aha, the telltale mark of the count to guilty. I left that for you.
You're being awfully callous tonight, Detective. A cat is dead.
No, Cuddles. A Montague is dead. There's a big difference. You don't know them like I do. Montagues are rotten and dangerous. I've seen firsthand the trouble they can cause in this city. One less of them around doesn't bother me.
Perhaps he wasn't a good cat, but I still don't think he deserved to be murdered.
There's that immutable sense of justice of yours again. I respect you, Cuddles, but you have to learn when to say, he had it coming, especially in this city. In any case, the investigation is in your paws now. Krakowski and I are here until we get the crime scene photos for documentation. And then we're heading right back to HQ.
I won't let you guys down.
Some promises are easier to make before you realize how deep the muck goes, Cuddles. But thanks.
Okay, let's head over to Buddy.
All right, time to see the unpleasantness.
Follow me. And holster your tongue, please.
Hilarious. You know, if I ever find out who started the rumor that I lick everything, I'm gonna give them a piece of my mind.
Surely you mean lick their face repeatedly, you dirty licker.
So, I can look at the bar. I can look food area.
Excellent. This must be where all the impossibly illegal things are handed in.
Oh, there's a basement. Travel to shortcut. Golden statue. Look at the golden statue.
Yeah, an ostentatious display of wealth in a mobster's personal castle. Shouldn't have expected less. Using his natural stealth and months of experience borrowing sweets from his assistant's desk, the PI swipes a gigantic peanut from right under the nose of the terrifying Crusher cat.
Can I travel to the basement? I can. Oh. Ooh, feel. Ooh. Singles. So,
I can just about make it.
Nope.
Tastes a bit sweaty. It feels so warm. Wait, did it just move? Not doing it. There are blades here, for sure, and a cage. I don't think I want to poke that anymore. There's a sort of pattern around the edges, and something soft. Cushion?
I like it.
Oh, wood. Oh, varnish. Oh, gross. Covered with papers. Oh. Is it a papier-mâché station? I love those. Metal bars? Is this a tiny prison?
Oh, Jesus. Okay, so let's not. Oh. Okay, so I could. Okay, so okay, so yeah. backstage, stage, elevator, stain? What is this?
I won't be able to get an imprint on this soft carpet. Maybe it'll turn out to be important.
Ooh.
That is one giant. Don't lick the huge footprint, Cuddles.
Okay. No. How do I? Oh.
That must go up to Bartholomew's office.
Look at the body.
Step away from the body, Cuddles. I can't let you anywhere near it for the time being. We need a photographer to capture the scene, just in case the Montamues accuse us of anything.
Gosh, he's so young. He barely looks older than me.
Yeah, well, he didn't stand a chance with a mobster for a father.
You mentioned a performer who's missing.
Yep, Platy Cremiston. Stage name, Miss Desiree Kitty. She was performing early this morning, well, according to Mount Orange over there at the bar, but didn't show up for work when the club opened. Or since. So that's pretty suspicious.
When last was she seen?
She finished her act early this morning, walked off stage to her dressing room, and that was it. Nobody saw her leaving, but that doesn't mean much. Barcat said she often stays late.
What sorts of performances does she do here? Recitals?
She bakes cookies and organizes the nightly raffle, Cuddles. What do you think an attractive cat does in a place like this?
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
Have you looked around for her?
Nope. I left all the fun tasks for you, bestest buddy. Start with her dressing room. Maybe she left some indication of where she went.
Yeah, so, give me the rundown on the pects we got.
Pecs?
Short for suspects? Saves time.
Does it?
Well, not now, because I've had to explain what it means, and that's taken a lot more. Just tell me about the other cats.
Well, most of the staff showed up for their shifts, so you got a few options. There's the behemoth behind the bar, Mr. Tinkle. Just talk slow and don't make any sudden moves. The janitor downstairs might have some insights. Staff like that often overhear things. Bartholomew himself isn't back yet, but I suspect he'll make sure you know when he is. And if you can find the main show cat, Miss Kitty, you can question her too.
Okay. That's all for now. Talk to Tinkle.
In school, the textbooks said the old saber-toothed cats were much bigger than cats are today. I never had a good idea of how large they meant. Straining my neck to look up at the monstrous bar cat before me, I finally had an idea. I just hoped he wasn't hungry. Good evening, Mr. Tinkle, is it?
Yes.
My name's
Yes.
Cuddles Nutterbutter. I'm investigating Edgar's death. I have a few questions, if you don't mind.
Tinkle minds.
Oh, may I ask,
But boss cat said answer all their stupid questions, so Tinkle does. Already talked to annoying fat police cat. Now waiting to talk to you. Annoying small police cat.
I'm not with the police, but I appreciate it. I'll try not to take up too much of your valuable time.
Tinkle spent 2 weeks in shipping container to get to Meow Meow Farrington. For company, has only 10 cages of barking squirrels, you say? Yes, and pallet of evaporated milk. By end of 2 weeks, Tinkle has become numb from their endless noises.
What is he talking about?
Has finished milk.
Okay.
You are like barking squirrel. Yip, 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 yip. Tinkle already bored. You ask question now.
Can you tell me what happened here?
Tinkle kicked out last customers early in morning, went home, ate dinner, fell asleep. Come back in afternoon, opened up. Found Edgar like collapsed mannequin, cold boss cat. Then Kitty's blue friend shows up.
Oh, succinct. Was Edgar here last night?
Tinkle was surprised to see him, but has not been here for a long while, not since Gumdrop. Tinkle thought he may have given
Gumdrop.
up on family. But he was here, and he seemed happy. He did not speak to Tinkle, but he talked to others in club, then left alive.
Gumdrop?
Friend of Edgar. He is not for living anymore.
Do Pepe and Miss Cremiston often stay late?
Pepe lives in basement. He's always here like bad dream. And Dancing Kitty stays late in room. Spends all night touching up wrinkles with special fancy makeup. Tinkle once tried some of them. Not impressed.
Oh, come now. Your fur is positively glowing and such pores. Anyway, does she sleep here like Pepe, the dancing kitty, I mean?
Tinkle does not know or care. Pepe has keys to all doors in club except boss cat, elevator, office elevator. And Dancing Kitty has key for the back door. Just come and go whenever. Dancing Kitty is sometimes here very late. If she has extra special client.
Extra?
Special.
Did you and Edgar get along?
Tinkle never spat on Boss Cat's son.
I'm sure he appreciated that. So you weren't friends?
Edgar was fine. Tinkle was not his friend, but he's fine.
Why didn't you like him?
Tinkle is not here for to make friends. Tinkle's boss is Big Boss Cat, not little rich brat cat. It is sad he is dead, but this is Meow Meow Farrington's. City is shark, bite, 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 always biting. Some cats die.
You mean get killed?
That is whatever.
Duh.
I was looking around Edgar's body, and I found a really big footprint. I don't suppose it's yours.
How big?
Like, as big as your face.
Pah! Tinkle has dainty feet. Like, ballerina Malkel Baryshnikov. Not big stomping feet like Kitty. Maybe monster footprint. Is yours. You understand? Because you have silly big feet like clown.
You should look for work in the hospitality industry. You've got such a charm about you. Are there any staff here with huge feet?
Yet. Staff all have feet as small as Kitty's teeny tiny little hands you have there. Only Boss Cat has big feet. But that makes sense because Boss Cat is boss.
When you came in this morning, was there anything that caught your eye apart from Edgar? Anything suspicious, I mean?
Tinkle sees nothing strange, but he did feel something. Babushka Kazvania said there are spirits. They are restless. She said they could feel something bad happen last night.
Wait, what? You brought your grandmother here?
Yet, foolish Kitty. Tinkle would never bring family here. The food is bad. And Dancing Kitty sings like barking squirrel with you say, throat infection. Plus, babushka is how you say, dead.
I think you misunderstand that word. Dead is not alive. Gone to the big scratching post in the sky, that sort of thing.
Tinkle know what he said. Babushka Kozvanya passed away a long time ago. Now she speak to Tinkle from beyond. In life, she is powerful medium. In afterlife, still. She speak to other spirits to tell Tinkle what they say, but only to Tinkle. Tinkle is her link. Tinkle is small.
Are you sure? You definitely look like an extra large.
You are ignorant, like this whole city. You know of cats that speak to the dead, yes? They are mediums. Tinkle speak to dead babushka only, and she speak to other spirit for him. So Tinkle is not medium, but is one step away. Tinkle is small.
I am learning so much tonight. Dancing Kitty, Platty, is missing. Any idea where she might be?
At home, or in the room, or at Porky Pete's. Tinkle has no answers. He is not paid for to babysit.
Do you have any information that might help me track her down?
Tinkle can tell you she is not behind bar.
Thank you. That really eliminated options.
Yeah, Tinkle is helper.
Tinkle is helper.
You look like you work out a lot. You got any tips? I've tried lifting weights, but nothing gets stronger except my desire to not lift weights again.
Weights? Pah! Lifting is for kittens and invalids. Unkitten invalids. In his home, Tinkle did not lift weights for exercise. He crushed. Tinkle was crushing champion in home city for 2 years in a row. Crushing is best workout for biggest, strongest muscles. Is better than this smooshing, Yeah, you know, or bashing. It's for children, it's for small people who've muscle which is very small and cannot grow big, like Tinkle.
There's a competition for crushing things. What do you crush?
Metal cans, large rocks, abandoned cars, how you say, hope.
Wow, you take it seriously, huh?
Before Tinkle gets a job at Nitty Kitty, he was judge of many Meow Meow Farrington talent search shows. He crushed many dreams. He's excellent training.
Does Meow Meow Farrington have talent?
Not anymore. Tinkle was very thorough.
Okay.
What kind of things can you crush, Tinky?
Everything. Big hard things and small hard things. Also, average size hard things.
And if I have soft things, can you, I don't know, smush them into...
Never. Tinkle is proud crusher for life. Did someone tell Kitty that Tinkle is a smusher? Is lies. No bashing for Tinkle, no smushing. Only crush.
Okay, got it. Only crush. Wow, you are scary.
Okay,
Okay, don't go anywhere. I might have more questions later.
so I should probably go
I
backstage.
wonder if Fuzzball will approve if I hop onto the stage and do a little show. Not a butter unplugged, maybe. I don't know.
Fine. So, Miss Kitty's dressing room. Use wardrobe. Okay, let me check things.
That's enough outfits to put on a school play, as long as the theme was overdressing. There's a note on here. Desiree, stop borrowing my feather boas and get your own. Oh, Kitty has claws. Seems like Miss Kitty punched in, but not out. This door's locked. I'd need a key. This door is super locked, ultra locked, locked extreme. I'd have to get my own card before I could do that. Oh, I hope it never comes to that. I don't need that. I mean, I would look incredible in that red number, but it doesn't look to be my size.
Yeah, there's nothing else. Travel to the main area.
You never expect to see some real beauty in this city, and then boom, it suddenly surprises you with some. I'm pretty intrigued by this connection you have with your grandmother.
Family is everything where Tinkle come from. Very important to be close to family.
So close that you still speak after death?
For why not? Tinkle is grateful. Babushka Kazvanya is very wise. Tinkle can continue to learn from her even though she is gone. And he gets to hear all important gossip from spiritual
Gossip.
realm.
Oh, hot goss from the afterlife? Lay it on me.
Yet, Tinkle does not like that you use this word, ghost. Tinkle thinks Kitty is not a sassy 13-year-old girl cat.
Is your grandmother's ghost here now? Is Edgar's ghost with her?
She is always here. She says, "Niet, Edgar is not there." But that does not mean he is not dead.
Perhaps at the nail
He is
salon.
probably in different area of afterlife. Perhaps at the nail salon. Babushka also said Tinkle must be careful of you.
Of me? That's ridiculous.
She said your eyes are big, but your hands are teeny tiny. They look at Tinkle's peanuts.
As if, what's use would I have for those big, salted, shiny-looking peanuts? Just sitting over there in their bowl, whispering, "Cutters, rescue us." Yeah.
Voice acting in this game.
Do not touch peanuts, Kitty.
Oops. Alrighty did.
What kind of things can you crush, Tinky?
Everything. Big, hard things.
And if I have...
Never.
Oh,
Okay,
I already
okay.
did this. Talk
Okay,
later.
don't
So let's talk to Fuzzball.
Hey, you got any new information?
I haven't seen her come through here. Did you check her dressing room yet?
It's locked.
I'm not that familiar with the Montamues. Is there like a file or something I could read?
No need. I can fill you in.
Okay.
Did Edgar have any known enemies?
I wish I could tell you. I know which brand of Furios Bartholomew likes for breakfast, but the file on Edgar isn't even a page long. He's not cropped up on our radar much.
The chief mentioned the Catulets. Could they be responsible? I mean, rival crime family and all?
Maybe, but why? Starting a mob war now isn't in their best interests. The city's calm. Well, as calm as it ever gets. The Montamues haven't given any indication they were planning to make a power play. Things are good right now, if you're a criminal.
I'm not that familiar.
No need.
Any idea how he died?
He got hit real hard.
You really must tell me more about your process sometime, Detective. Your insights are remarkable.
Yeah. Look, I told you. Chief said to stay at paw's length on this. The last thing we want is the Montamues getting edgy about police. And nothing is gonna make them edgier than me poking the body. I took a basic look at the scene, and it's clear he was bludgeoned to death. No obvious murder weapon nearby, so it's anyone's guess right now how it happened.
You said he was the son of a mobster, right?
Yep. This is Edgar Montamu, son of Bartholomew, the head of the Montamu crime family. This is their home base.
Whiskers. Murdered in his father's own club. If there's anywhere you'd have expected him to be safe. Was he involved in the same stuff as his father?
More than likely, yeah. Well, they are a crime family, not a crime father with innocent children. Chances are he knew all about it, and was up to his ears in the thick of it.
Alright, that's all. That's all.
I guess I'd... It looks locked down. There's a card reader on the side, though.
Okay, so, should I lick something? I don't know. Okay, so they mentioned the janitor. Is there any way?
That doesn't need money.
Okay.
Ramon, meet this.
Okay, so, sticky? Hold on. Oh.
I can't make it out.
Oh my god.
Who are you, and why are you screaming at me?
I'm Pepe, and you screamed at me! Oh, I got a fright!
No, I got a fright. I turn on the light, and you're just lurking there in the dark, all creepy-like. Why didn't you say something sooner?
I wasn't sure who you were, my cat. I thought you might be a mousy minion of...
The thems.
Or even the thems themselves!
The thems? What are the thems?
Yeah, my cat. The thems. They
Alicia?
watch, they see, they observe. Completely undetectable, but everywhere. Listening in with their secret microphones while their squeaky experiments run amok.
Wow, there's a whole lot going on there, but to pick up on one point, if they're undetectable, how do you know they're there?
My cat, that's exactly the sort of question that makes the thems come for you. I know because they steal my mail. People send me mail all the time, but I don't get any of it. And as if that wasn't enough, they steal my robot friends too.
Well, this is going to be a fascinating conversation. As my panicked breathing slowed, I got a chance to look at the strange cat who'd startled me. He had some kind of bizarrely shaped hat on, and his eyes darted around like they were chasing invisible mice. When he wasn't speaking, his lips still moved like he was murmuring things to himself. I wondered where this is going to lead.
If anywhere. Okay.
I'm here to investigate the death of Edgar Montemute, and I have a few questions for you.
Yeah, my cat. I know exactly what happened.
You do? That's fantastic. What happened?
Well, my cat, it went down like this. I was cleaning up like I always do, sweeping and wiping and making things shine. You gotta make it look good for the big boss, you know? I just finished collecting all the hidden microphones that the thems planted in the club recently, and came back down here to dispose of them when I heard some thumping upstairs. So I go to peek out.
And
there he was, my cat! Big as a big thing! Thumping along, arms swinging, massive head sweeping back and forth, looking for new victims with those horrible, dead eyes of his.
who?
Cat, don't you listen? Mozilla! I saw him, clear as whiskers on my face. He was here, and he must have killed that cat right before he stole his face.
You saw him? Mousezilla? I mean, with Edgar's body?
I saw the whiskered monstrosity, yeah, but that's all I remember for sure. I got such a fright I fainted. Didn't see anything else until I woke up at the bottom of the stairs. I was real shaken, my cat, I'll tell you that. I just calmed down when I heard noises at the door. I thought Mozilla was coming to finish the job, so I turned the lights off, and I kept very still.
I have so many more questions. Can you tell me anything about Edgar? Before he was killed, I mean.
Well, I know that Bartholomew loved him a lot. Enough that I don't think he realized that his son hadn't turned out much like him.
Care to elaborate?
I like working for Bartholomew. And yeah, I know what he does. He's still a good boss. But Edgar, I gave him a pamphlet once, my cat. He stood still for a long time reading it. I thought he was gonna get it, but he finished it and tore it up in front of me. Told me to stop wasting time on that trash and spend more time cleaning up the real trash.
So I'm guessing you were not a fan.
Once I finished cleaning up the mess he made out there, I'm not gonna think about him ever again, my cat.
Alright, so what's with the
I
word
couldn't
hell?
help but admire your very unique hat.
What hat?
The one on your head?
That's not a hat, my cat. Does it look like a hat?
Well, yes. In every possible way. If it's not a hat, what is it?
It's a symbol, my cat, of the truth! Hats cover you, they protect you! This does the opposite. It unprotects you. It uncovers your mind, so you can see what's been right in front of you all your life.
Oh boy, okay.
This world, my cat, it ain't a globe. It's
Wow.
a pyramid.
Pyramid? The world is pyramid-shaped?
You got it. We live on a giant pyramid.
Well, that's a sentence. First question, are we right on the tip of it? If so, surely we'd slide down the sides? The cat tapped the side of his nose with a knowing look and smirked at me as if he'd avoided a clever trap.
You won't get our secrets that easily, my cat. You gotta become a paid member of the Pyramid Society first.
Pyramid Society?
That's it, my cat. Become a proud Pyramid Head. We spread the truth of the nature of our reality, defeating the nefarious schemes of the them through pyramidal truths. Do you want to join as member number 2? You'll be second in command.
Gosh, you know, normally I would, but I just signed up for an archery
Magazine?
scene. So,
It's all right, my cat. I'll be here when you're ready. Truth can be scary.
you're scary.
Hidden microphones?
What was that? Oh God, about getting rid of hidden microphones.
Yep. The thems put 'em everywhere. When I clean up, I help the boss out. Get rid of 'em all. Chuck 'em right in the trash bin out back. I hope they like listening to rats.
If these microphones are hidden, how do you know what they look like? The cat pointed a finger at his nose and took a deep sniff.
The nose knows, my cat. I can sniff 'em out. Can always smell a secret listening device. That's why the thems ain't got me yet.
Yep, that's definitely why.
Plus, some of 'em make a noise. You hear a weird noise somewhere? It's probably a secret microphone. Sure as sugar.
Not perhaps just an ordinary noise made by, dozens of common items.
Nope. Secret microphone.
Do you have any ideas about the identity of the thems? What branch of government are they from?
What? Don't talk crazy now, my cat. They're not from the government. The government is doing an admirable job under difficult and complex fiscal conditions both domestically and abroad, and should be applauded for their stable and progressive policies.
I feel there's going to be a very different follow-up.
It's those cubists who are stealing our thoughts and trying to control our actions. The nutcases who think the world is a cube. Their denial of pyramid truths is why Mousezilla was able to escape their labs and unleashed upon the poor citizens of Meow Meow Furrington. You don't want them knowing what you know about them, though. Not everyone has the right thought-repelling headgear. Plus, you gotta take it off when you shower. So just call them the Thems. They can't decode that with their cube magic. Ha ha!
Wow. Sorry, did you say cubists?
Yep. A bunch of insane squares who think the world is a cube, not a pyramid. Can you believe it? I like calling them squares, because I know they don't like it. They've had it in for my Pyramid Society for ages. They're afraid of my truths.
So your pyramid society has a rival society of Cubitarians who say the world is a cube, and they're plotting your demise.
Cubists! But yes! Six-sided crazies, the lot of them! If you ever meet some, I suggest you just walk away.
Believe me, it's crossed my mind a few times now.
I am utterly confused.
You're saying Edgar was killed by Mousezilla. Mousezilla isn't real. You know, he's just an urban legend, a giant mouse that roams the city at night, hunting cats. Come on.
He ain't no legend, my cat! The killer mouse is very real, and he stalks the streets of the city, exacting his revenge on the citizens for the evils of those who made him. He was here, and if he didn't prefer his victims awake, he'd have kidnapped me!
He was made. By whom?
By the thems. The secret watchers, the controllers, my cat. Those who lurk in the shadows and stretch their tentacles into every pie.
Stretch their... Right, okay. Just to summarize where we are. You're saying that a secret cabal of dessert-loving cephalopods created a gigantic mouse driven by vengeance.
And by face jealousy.
And
Face
that. Yep, sure.
jealousy.
And they unleashed it on the city.
Not unleashed! It escaped! Their feline experiments finally proved too
Feline?
much for him, and with his monstrous strength, he broke free of their secret underground experimentation lab, mad with pain and an unnatural desire
To kill a single solitary cat in a club run by the most dangerous crime boss in the city.
You're getting it, my cat. This is just the beginning. Soon Mousezilla will be a name nobody will forget.
I kind of wish I could forget this conversation.
Okay, I don't think... Oh.
You know what? I'm not sure I follow the part about his face being stolen.
That's right, my cat. Mousezilla lives in constant torment, wishing to be as normal as the rest of us, but unable to, due to his hideous form. He hunts down cats and steals their faces! He's a faceophile!
Right. The thing is, I could see Edgar's body when I walked in, and it very much still has a face.
Nuh-uh, my cat. That's not his face. It just looks like his face.
I think you'll find that's one of the main uses of a face.
Mousezilla is a weapon of the thems. They replace cats' faces with their own versions, stuffed full of listening devices and cameras. They're watching us all through stolen faces.
I'm guessing you take a whole heap of drugs.
Okay,
Talk later.
yeah. So, use less good stuff.
Well, this piece of paper says proposal to replace circular manhole covers with pyramids. So I'll just leave that there. It doesn't look nearly as comfortable as the one in my office. This thing doesn't seem to be operational. It looks almost brand new, though. Oh, here's a panel I can open. Well, it's finally happened. All those muffins have made my fingers too fat to undo the screws on a stranger's broken-down machine. Tabby said this day would come.
Okay, I don't have the tools. Yeah, printing. Wait, there is a button.
Nothing happened. Maybe the print... This thing doesn't seem to be up.
Hey, what are you doing?
I want to polish this key. Gosh, little key, how'd you get so dirty? You need a good washing.
The key looks fine to me. Leave it alone.
All right, look, I'm investigating, and I think I need this.
No, you don't.
I'll have you know, there are 2 police cats upstairs. I'll call them down here if I have to.
Go for it. I've been defending against the forces of cubic disorder for years. Do you think a few police cats bother me?
Fine, you called my bluff on that, but I still need it.
No! That's the skeleton key for the whole club. The big boss will have my fur for a bedspread if I let you take that.
Why is it just sitting out in the open then?
So I can keep an eye on it. Putting things in drawers is exactly what the thems want
Wow.
me to do.
Oh my god. What do I need to give this guy?
It has an expiry date stamped on it. Last year. Ever seen a peanut this big?
Your tiny paws make it look huge!
Okay. What can I use on him? Maybe a recipe book?
I'd say he sounds drunk enough.
Okay, oh, the glass, maybe?
What do you think about this glass?
I think it's good for holding liquids.
That's all. No nefarious plot behind it.
It's just a glass, my cat. Don't read so much into it. Sheesh.
Okay.
Here's proof of my credentials, just so you know.
It's somewhat pyramidal. I accept it.
I need this.
The key looks fine to me.
Delicious, desirable key. Can I taste your secrets? Oh, wow. That awesome-looking key definitely opens like a treasure chest or something. It's on that special cushion and everything. I've got to have it.
So, should I, like,
I can't use this on its own.
Okay.
Hey, Pepe, I'll trade you this here coin for that lovely key.
That coin? My cat, you've been lied to. Those round coins merely perpetuate the lie. Shabaloon is an anagram for liar's coin.
That doesn't sound right.
Click the wrong thing again.
Pepe, I found these machine parts in the dumpster out back.
Make sure none of them are secret microphones, my cat.
Red thread between random papers. Always a good sign.
Oops.
Leave the lights on.
But the darkness is so much more, romantic?
Definitely.
So, the wall, the desk. I kind of need to open this panel. How do I do this? Should I use the coin? Like,
Hey, this coin fits perfectly into the screw. This might work. That's done it.
okay. So, can I, like, open it?
Haha, that wasn't too tricky.
Open panel. Oh, let's see if those.
Just a bunch of gears. What could
fix
There's
this.
anywhere these components would fit. It's in there. Maybe these components can be moved around.
Oh. This should be up here. Then this, and then this. They fit? I think they do. Right?
I think that's done it. Let's turn it on and see.
Oh my god.
Ah!
Ow.
Ow, what was that? Is this a printer or a cannon? Yeah! Just
Hey,
call me
Chief.
Cuddles
How are
the
you?
Mechanic. Cuddles Nutter Butter, mechanic at large.
What? Why? I thought you were a private investigator.
I am a private investigator. I just mean... Never mind. Your printing press is fixed, by the way, but it wasn't broken accidentally. Someone definitely sabotaged it.
I knew it! It was the Thems for sure! But now, thanks to you, I can get back to printing my pamphlets.
Oh my god, maybe I shouldn't have fixed this. So welcome in. I'm back to streaming. Thank God. Ooh, California rolls. What are exactly what California rolls have in them? So this is a cat game again called Nine More Lives, and it's a point and click where you are a cat, a PI cat. And yeah, I decided to get back to streaming with this because it's easier to stream since it's all voice acted. Oh, sushi rolls. Okay. Oh, okay. So it's I was wondering if it was something different. Yep. With tuna fill, and usually here we use cream cheese as well. Not that I enjoy them because I don't eat fish, but enjoy. Okay, I should pick this up.
Manual for a machine, perhaps for the printing press.
So if he is,
I can see you out of the corner of my eye.
Oh my god.
Leave that key alone, or I'll make Tinkle sit on you.
How do I get this key? So let's talk to him again.
Right now.
He's distracted
right now.
But not as distracted as he should be, considering. What is this?
Only the front cover remains. The rest of the manual is faded and unreadable.
I need that key. But I don't know how.
Nobody's here to steal, I mean take, my coat, so I'll just keep it on.
So let's talk to Tinkle again. No,
okay, don't
he
go
doesn't have it. He doesn't have anything new. So I am investigating the murder of Edgar, who is the son of Bartholomew. What's the name? Well, it's basically the what were the name? The Capulet from Romeo and Juliet. Forgot the name of the first family. Anyway. Got anything new on Edgar? No.
I guess I'd better.
I need that skeleton key. But I don't know how to distract that cat. I already picked up everything I could. Let's see. He's distracted now, so maybe.
Yeah, it doesn't look nearly as comfortable as.
Alright.
No, he'll probably think Ramon is a hidden microphone and smash him.
Okay.
Ramon, can you imagine being so disconnected from reality that you spend most of your time by yourself, talking to no one?
And naming objects.
Well, that's not Larry.
That's not Larry, okay. So this is Pepe. So what does
Pepe, this manual was stuck in the printing press.
That's Storn's manual. Seeing it just reminds me how much I miss the little robot.
Storn? Who's Storn?
He's distracted right now.
He's distracted, so what should I do? Oh, I could just turn off the lights and steal the key?
Yeah, where'd the lights go?
Yes, 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 yes.
Zoink!
Okay. So now that I have the skeleton key, let me over here and then I'll go backstage. And then I'll use the skeleton key to open the dressing room.
Bingo! A key. Who would have thought? That's what a key does.
Alright. Okay. There are 4 things to look. There's nothing over here. Okay.
Ramon, there's a lot of stuff in here, but no missing cat. Maybe she left some clues in one of these chests.
Excuse me?
Miss Cremiston, are you all right?
I think so. I hope so.
Oh, there. Shh. Don't worry. You're safe now. I've been looking for you. You have been rescued by the city's foremost private investigator.
Alfonso is here.
Fuck, you really want to be rescued by that hack? He can't. No. My name's Cuddles Nutterbutter.
Oh, I see. Thank you for saving me, Mr. Nutterbutter. But how did you know I was here?
Well, I'm here to investigate the murder, and...
What?
Oh, of course. Miss Cremiston, I'm sorry to inform you that we found a body upstairs, and it is Edgar Montague, and he is deceased. She dropped her head and turned away, and I could hear her taking deep breaths before turning back to face me, tears brimming in her shadowed eyes.
Oh, Edgar. Dear Edgar. It was always going to end like this.
Ms. Cremiston, are you saying you expected Edgar to be murdered?
Oh, Cuddles. May I call you Cuddles? I'd be lying if I said I didn't think that this might happen eventually. This isn't the first time there's been a murder in the club since I've worked here. The Montamues attract danger.
Miss Cremiston, we've been wondering where you are, and finding you in a chest, well, it leaves me with a lot of questions. Can we speak?
Of course, Cuddles. And please, call me Desiree. Desiree, kitty.
My heart's still thudding from adrenaline. I took in the cat that had sprung forth like an apparition from the depths of the chest. She was beautiful, remarkably so. I felt my heart thud extra hard, but this time, it wasn't from shock.
Why were you hiding
why
in
were you
chests?
hiding in there? And what were you afraid of when I opened it?
The slash of the knife? A gunshot? Oh, Cuddles, you can imagine the things I've seen working in a place like this. There's always a feeling of being on borrowed time. And last night, I thought it was all finally gonna catch up to me.
I see. Can you give me details?
It's all a bit jumbled, sugar, but I can try. After I retired to my room last night, I needed to relax. It was a busy night. Edgar paid us an unexpected visit. Wonderful, Edgar. Oh, I was so happy to see him. It had all left me quite exhausted, however, and I took a few little helpers to encourage me to relax.
She looked around furtively, as if expecting someone to leap out suddenly from behind one of her racks of clothes.
Please, Cuddles, you must keep that to yourself. Bartholomew is terribly strict with us, and if he knew I had a little habit, I'd count myself grateful to only be fired.
Oh, my lips are sealed, Desiree.
You have my deepest gratitude, Cuddles. So, I had taken a couple of my little helpers and lay down to let them do their work. It was late, I know, because I heard Tinkle locking up, after 3 a.m. at least. I'm not sure how much longer I rested before I heard Edgar's voice in the passageway outside.
So you're saying you saw Edgar alive after the club was closed for the night?
I didn't see him. No. My door was shut, so I only heard his voice, but I could never mistake it. And he wasn't alone.
Who was with him?
I'm afraid I don't have a name, Cuddles. But I recognized the voice. I'd heard it only hours before, you see. There was a cat in the club last night. Big, muscled, thuggish. Oh, we get so many like him, I wouldn't have normally even noticed. But Edgar was around, and I couldn't take my eyes off him. So I noticed when he drifted over to where the stranger sat and began speaking furtively to him. I don't know what they said, but I know what the setup for something illegal looks like.
And what makes you think it was illegal?
Well, Edgar was a Montague, and the thug was a thug. It was dark, but I'm sure I saw Edgar lean in at one point, as if receiving something from his friend. When he finished speaking to the stranger, Edgar wandered over to speak to Tinkle. The stranger got up to leave soon after, and that's when I heard his voice. He passed my stage on his way out. He tossed a few notes at me, told me to keep up the good work. His voice.
She shuddered, her rumpled clothes shimmering in the light.
Such an unpleasant one, Sugar. The sort I imagine people hear just before concrete boots pull them down to the bottom of the ocean. I recognized it instantly when I heard it again, outside my door.
Okay, so what did they
Desiree,
say?
if you can remember any other details about what you heard, it would be invaluable.
Oh, Cuddles. It feels vile to think back to it. Now I know it led to sweet Edgar's death. But between the threads, I think I heard Edgar say he would have the goods. So, doesn't that mean it involved drugs?
Well, what makes you think that?
Well, isn't that what drug dealers do, Sugar? Speaking code, waxing the goods, they say, or climbing the untied curtains.
I'm not sure either of those are a drug thing, Desiree. In fact, if those are some of the things that they said, they may have just been arranging to swap some second-hand furniture.
Oh my god!
No,
Thank you,
Cuddles.
Max. Welcome in.
Don't have respectable day jobs. If he moves furniture, he probably has a body concealed in it.
Evening. I'm back. Yeah. This.
So Edgar left the club after meeting a strange cat, and then returned later that evening with the same cat.
Just so, Cuddles.
Thank you.
I got such a fright when I heard
I
them.
hope to be
Their
back
voices
more
were raised,
regularly
and the stranger
now
was
that my PC's
threatening
back and
Edgar.
everything is
Oh,
settled
well,
a
what,
bit.
what was he saying?
Forgive me if I don't repeat the terrible things he said, Cuddles. They froze my blood. And in my panic, I climbed into the first hiding place I could think of.
Thank you for the
It's
alerts, by the
true.
way.
But then it latched closed from the outside, and I found myself trapped. Until I was saved by the most handsome detective in the city.
Oh, hey, you, me? Oh, I'm just doing my job. Thank you, Desiree.
Yeah, it is. I will need to replace the air cooler for a water cooler probably in the next faster, but so long as it's working so far. It's not supposed to overheat. Yeah, I had a water cooler, and apparently the water cooler was not doing its job since I have a graphics card and a bit high maintenance. So I need something to make it not run that hot. Because it's a desktop, it's not a laptop.
Could Edgar have been involved with something illegal? Well, worse than what the Montamues already do, I mean?
I always suspected it. But when Gumdrop died, I was sure of it.
Wait, say that again? Gumdrop? Who's Gumdrop?
Gumdrop was one of Edgar's friends. Another rich cat. Living a life the rest of us can barely imagine. He came into the club a lot. Till he died of a nip overdose.
Nip overdose.
And you know how these criminal cats are, Sugar. Whatever one of them is into, the others are too. I'm certain Edgar was involved with drugs.
Okay.
Did Edgar frequent the club regularly?
I saw him once a week or so, Sugar. But that was before his long break. He hadn't shown his face in here in months. When he did show up, he'd usually head straight to his father's office, probably to collect his monthly daddy's boy allowance.
Oh, Bartholomew supported him financially?
He must have. Edgar never worked a day in his life. But he'd talk about all the things he'd bought. Cars, boats, fancy watches. He didn't even wear a watch. Never tipped any of the help in the club either. Not Tinkle, not Pepe, or me. Never even bought me a gift. Acted like what he had was something he was entitled to. He clearly got all the money he wanted from Daddy Montamu. But none of us ever saw a single shabloon of it. The two of them probably sat there, laughing and throwing money in the air, admiring antique swords and staring at a map of Firth, imagining all the places they would visit.
You mentioned that last night was different, though, right? He didn't go to his father's office?
No, he hung around the main area, talking, laughing.
I need to figure out how to...
Interesting.
Oh, actually. Just do this, right? I need to fiddle with the bot.
Okay, I have some questions about you, personally.
I'm happy to answer any questions you have, Cuddles.
How well did you know Edgar?
It's
Quite
fine.
well. We were an item, on and off.
Can I ask how long that was going on?
Jealous? For a few years. Nothing regular, you understand? He was around, I was around. We found time for one another.
Did he ever mention
Oh, it did
anything
work,
about his
just
father's
didn't...
work?
Okay.
Anything that
Fine.
might have indicated he was getting into some sort of trouble?
We didn't spend our time together talking about things as boring as work, Cuddles. We didn't spend much of it talking at all.
I'm told you
Do things.
do things here.
Yes, Cuddles. I do things. Do those things?
I do things. Oh my god.
No. I'm just, I'm curious, I guess, about, how, how you end up in that line of, work.
Are you asking what hiring agency I used to get this job? Or which choices I made in life to find myself having to work for a criminal?
The second one.
This is a hard city, Sugar. Surely I don't need to tell you that. I've made the choices I needed to survive. Are they worse than the choices Bartholomew has made? What has he done with his life? Built an empire founded on exploitation, caused suffering and pain, caused death? Would his son be lying dead out there if he hadn't made the choices he made?
Oh, I can see you have some strong opinions.
Opinions are for cats with choice, Sugar. What I know, I've learned the hard way because I had to. These are the facts. I make cats happy in a city that makes life real hard, if you play by the rules. So, I bend them. I give cats what they're looking for to make their days bearable. I have sacrificed to get what little I have. What has Bartholomew done?
Wow.
Threaten, steal, and murder? He doesn't ever make a personal sacrifice. Others always pay his price. He's the one that made Meow Meow Furrington what it is today. It's his fault, Sugar. So if poor Edgar's death stirs some small spark of despair in that stony heart of his, maybe it
She's
wasn't
sounding
for
a lot
nothing.
like a suspect.
So what you're saying is...
We all make
Yeah.
decisions, Cuddles. And I do not regret mine.
Yeah, I thought this game would be much more... I don't know. Oh yeah, she works for...
Okay, let's move on. I have some other questions.
She works at a club. The Nitty Gritty Club. No. Kitty Nitty Club. Yeah, that's it. Okay, that's all
well,
for now.
Thanks for the information, Desiree.
So, let me see.
They're locked, but I don't care what's in there.
You don't care? Okay.
Pose and pose and twirl and stunning cuddles.
Okay.
May I
Oh my
can I try
god.
this on, Desiree?
It's not really your size, Sugar. Sugar? Please don't.
Wow. I mean, she talks a lot like someone who knows everything that happens. Anyway. So, I'm going to talk to the officer outside and say that I found the dancer. But I might be ending stream soon. I found a missing entertainer.
I found the missing entertainer.
Oh, that's a relief. I was worried I'd have to add a second body to the pile before I left. Where was she?
Hiding in a trunk, if you can believe that. She says she saw a goon here last night threatening Edgar. She was scared, so she hid.
A goon? Well, that sounds like a lead to me.
So,
I guess.
let's talk to Tinkle.
Okay,
No.
don't go anywhere. I might have more questions later.
Does the skeleton key works on the elevator? Hopefully.
I need to use this. That won't work. The elevator seems to be unlocked with a swipe card
of some kind. Okay. Sure. So, I found her. Do I have anything new on the dude here? Hi, Pepe.
He's distracted right now.
He's distracted. He's still distracted. Okay. So I got what I wanted from him. Oh my god! Thank you, Max. Thank you so much for the gifted sub. You guys are amazing. I really need to work on those alerts. They are a bit over the top. I honestly have no idea. So, on the stage. To look at the stage.
I'm gonna guess that the performers who stand on that stage don't go on to win any awards.
Okay, so travel to backstage. So, there's nothing left for me to do here. Maybe, is there anything else that you can tell me?
Hey, Desiree, have you remembered anything else?
Nothing more, Cuddles.
Oh.
Okay, I have some questions.
I'm happy to answer any.
So, your real name is Platty.
I prefer not to use that name, Cuddles, if you don't mind. It reminds me of worse days.
All right. Why that particular stage name then?
I put an attractive face on the Montemew's sturdy dealings. Attractive faces need attractive names. Does his face look like
Oh my god, Max!
design?
Thank you so much. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I really
No,
need to
yeah,
work
yeah,
on
well,
those.
It's very.
Wow. Wow. Yes, you did, including my bot. Thank you so much for that, Max. And a hype train. Wow. Yeah, I'm going to figure that out before next stream, hopefully. Let me note that down. Wow. Max needs a new emote. Okay.
Okay, let's move on. I have some.
Okay, that's
Okay,
it for
well,
now.
Thanks for the information, Desiree.
What am I supposed to do now? I'm assuming something I do will trigger someone else arriving, either the owner or...
Got anything new on?
Oh, well, let me check. How you feeling there, buddy? Still dead.
Why can't I investigate the body? I'm here, you're here. It'll be done in no time.
We can't take shortcuts tonight, Cuddles. You need to wait for the crime scene photographer to get here.
How long will that take?
As long as it takes.
Not helpful, Fuzzball. What if I draw a really accurate diagram?
Which cat emotes?
On a napkin.
Won't that look good in court? Why, yes, Your Honor. I have the crime scene picture right here. As you can see, the butternut-shaped blob with 7 limbs representing the murder victim is just next to the stage. Please ignore the ketchup stain, and that's not representative of anything. The answer is no, Cuddles. You can defile the body as much as you want.
I
Once
don't
we
want to
have
defile the
photos.
body.
But until then, I don't want you to touch even a hair. You got it?
You used to be cool, Samuel.
Yeah,
Oh.
I used to weigh half as much. Times change, Cuddles. Feel free to interview the staff and look around the place. I'll let you know when the photographer gets here.
Come on, just, let me have a closer look-see.
Your closer look is what I'm worried about. No, we need to wait for the crime scene photographer to get here before we disturb the body.
Never mind. I guess.
So... all I have is that. Should I give the key back? Okay. Thanks, Max. Thanks so much for stopping by. I think I'm going to save and end here because I don't know what to do, actually. Okay, so Nitty Kitty Club. Okay, I did... okay. So Tinkle the Bar Cat. Oh. So it crosses everything I finished. So I have something for Tinkle and the alleyway. But if, oops, if I leave, will I be able to come back? Because technically,
Actually,
Yeah.
Hmm. So what would be the code here?
that's not the right
Incorrect.
code.
What would be the code? I didn't get anything. So yeah, get in again. Um, 001. Maybe. So. Woohoo! I love that. Personal best, thank you. He, can I lick him?
Stop that. Tinkle just washed suit.
What kind of things
What
can
kind
you
of things
crush?
Everything.
And if I have soft things?
Never. Tinkle is proud crusher for life.
Okay, got it.
So I actually think
Don't go.
that I need to give him something for him to crush. The
It
peanut?
has an expiry. Could you crush something for me?
Of course. Tinkle is champion crusher. You know, in home, there is no crusher like Tinkle for 1,000 kilometer, which is very hard to get to.
Great! Here you go. The big cat squinted suspiciously at the huge peanut being blithely offered to him, while I tried not to look easily crushable.
Where did Kitty get this?
Oh, this old thing? I've had it for ages. Got it from the giant peanut store. Wow, have you been there? No? You'd love it. It's chock-a-block with all your salty friends. Plus, the doors are extra high, so you wouldn't even have to duck to get inside.
Yeah. Giant peanut store, yes. Not perhaps from Bull. Right on bar. Directly next for to Tinkle, right here, you see.
Oh, give me some credit. Would I really be foolish enough to take one of your peanuts and then give it right back to you? I'd have to be improbably and unnaturally brave. You would
Or
instantly
stupid.
destroy me if I tried that.
This is true. Kitty clearly has no bone for to bear in your understanding. You are weak. And Tinkle does love to crash. All right. You give here.
Wow, you really annihilated it.
Tinkle always makes a maximum effort for best work to see.
Okay, so now I have crushed peanuts. Which I have no idea how that helps me, but I did what I had to do. So I think I'm going to wrap up because I'm kind of lost and it's a bit late. But I will be back someday. Maybe I'm gonna try to do something on the weekend. I'm still not sure how I'm going to work for scheduling. So now I'll have just surprises. And as always, I have the VODs on YouTube. And yeah, that's it. Thank you guys so much for being around. Thank you for the subs. And yeah. let me see if there's anyone I'd like to send you guys to, because ooh. Yeah, no, just yeah, I think I'm gonna just end for now, and you guys can find your own way. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Thanks for the subs, thanks for the lurks, and I'll